Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Hello, people. Which part of the world you are right now? Very welcome to Coaching Real International. We are here tonight with one special guest. As usual, we have a special guest in our networking space, Coaching Real. Tonight, my dear friends, my guest, her name is Krasimira Kondova, Mira, and she will help to these people who is the entrepreneurs, small and big, business owners as well. Of course, if you have any struggling to blocks yourself to do what you love to do, to make your dream in the real life, so make sure you will be tonight to the end of this video. You will be tuned and you will make the questions if you have. If you're a little bit shiny, send the private message to Facebook page or directly to me, Stanislava Pavlova. So, guys, tonight I want to invite my special guest, Mira, and let's continue to open up our mindset. Mira,
Nicely said. Hi.
hello,
Hi.
lovely.
Hello. Lovely to be here. You said it absolutely right. To open up, to open our mindset. So probably this is the first time that I will be talking here. So that's why it's good to present myself shortly. As you said, Krasmira Kondova is my name, but my friends call me Mira. And you can also do it this way. I find it very, very nice to connect to people. I am a mental and emotional therapist who uses hypnosis, and I help small business owners, solopreneurs who are stuck, not satisfied with their results at present, and I help them to firstly recognize and remove the internal brakes, I call it, which is actually the subconscious blocks to success. That's in most cases to find that confidence, to overcome the fears, to gain the clarity that they need, to overcome the burnout. And that also might be a personal crisis because, I always say that the problem of every business is the mindset of its owner, but this is something that is yours to change. And once we find the internal sabotage, the subconscious blocks to success, and remove them, then these people begin moving freely towards their goals and with a sense of self-awareness and sense of self-ownership. And when you grow, your business grows with you.
Mm,
That's
true.
the truth. That's the truth. Yes. And as a result of this, when you come into your own power and into your own sense of self-ownership, then you start attracting easily, quickly more potential clients, and your productivity is enhanced, and then your communicative skills are better, and your crisis is just a memory. It's something that you used to have, and then all of a sudden one thing leads to another. But it all starts with your your state, the state of mind, and the state in which you feel like I can do it. If it's to be, it's up to me. And this is very important. The personal power that you actually represent and that you radiate is what makes things happen. And if something in your business is not like you want it to be, you have to take time, make time, have a good look at your internal environment, the set of beliefs that you have. Do they serve you? Because if they don't, it's you can change them. It's like that pair of jeans that is no longer, you no longer enjoy wearing. They're too tight, too old, too outdated, too outmoded. They don't serve you anymore. You're not going to put them on, of course. And
Mm,
that's where hypnosis comes very handy because I use regression to the formative early years of childhood, where the template is being created, the conditioning happens. Somebody clever said that once you survive your childhood, the worst is behind you. Yeah, because willingly or not, as a child, you're like a sponge. You just take in everything that happens around you without questioning. You're not critical because the critical faculty is not developed yet. And
Mm,
to your detriment, some of these beliefs that you formed back then are not serving you any longer, but you're already identified with them. That's why it might be hard for you to catch yourself, and this is where the therapists come in. And with hypnosis, you have this advantage that once you go into regression, you can exactly see the root cause of your issue. Where, when, exactly how, why did you create a belief that nowadays is creating so much trouble for you? Because, tell me about your beliefs. First, you make your beliefs, and then your beliefs make you.
yeah, yeah, it is true.
Exactly. Yeah, we have just had the interview in Bulgarian, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we just
we're
finished.
switching. We're
Uh, so, what is the biggest problem when the people they come in next to you? They have business or just want to start. They are really passionate about that, and you see they have a big struggling.
Yeah.
What is most common problems?
Yeah, when you are a creative person and when you have a talent and a gift, something that you want to offer to the world, you have a lot of passion, you have a lot of desire, you want to make things happen so that you do what you love and also share your gifts with the world and get the satisfaction that you are of contribution, right?
Mm,
All creative people have this in common. What happens is that each and every one of these people, of us, we have one part of the mind that is the logical mind, where there is your intellect, your willpower, your decision making ability, your reasoning. And these are sadly only 12%. This is the conscious mind. And when, as a business owner, with this 12%, you say, now I'm going to create this product, launch it, and that will increase my profit, and I will reach new niches, new markets. Fantastic, because I have something to offer, because I want to give the world, right? And that's
mm,
fantastic. That's your logic, that's your decision. You say, I'm going to do it because I know I have something really valuable to offer. And then there is another part of your mind, I call it the emotional mind. That's 88% of your subconscious mind. There is this uncomfortable little feeling that begins to creep in and telling you, yeah, right. In that circumstances, in that kind of economy, do you think this is going to go well? Or maybe there is a feeling of, yeah, or maybe there is there is so much competition out there. Who do you think you are? And that's discouraging. All of a sudden, you take a step back, then you begin postponing, then there is the overthinking kicking in, and then maybe you suddenly say, well, let me first do something else, and that can wait. That's a good idea. You step back. Or maybe you want to launch a new product and you are about to speak up in front of people, and you are excited because so many people are going now to get acquainted with what you have to offer. But then there is this internal little voice that says, what if you make a fool out of yourself? What if you suddenly stutter? Or what if you forget what you're about to say? God forbid. This is the subconscious mind trying to protect you. If there is a belief that you cannot do that, okay, you are good, but it's not enough. You're not prepared enough. You don't have enough experience. You're too young, too old, not internet savvy. You don't have the skills. You have to, yeah, and everything else. So the most common problem that people come is when there is this disbalance between one part of them says I can, another part says you can't, and they don't match. And that's actually when they are not coherent, they are not wholesome, they are not within their power. They feel drawn back, they feel stuck, they feel conflicted. When you have conflicting beliefs, your mind cannot manifest what you want from it, because it's like having one foot on the gas pedal and having the handbrake on. It's neither forward nor backward. You're stuck, because when there is a conflicting belief, the mind refuses to act upon it because it doesn't really know which direction to take. Like Henry Ford, who says, if you think you can, if you think you can't, both ways you're right.
Mm.
And when people get stuck in a conflicting belief, this is the moment when they come to see a hypnotherapist, because hypnotherapists create access to this 88%, to this subconscious mind that usually holds an objection. It says, no, 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 it's not safe enough for you to do that, because you might come to experience discomfort, you might fail, and I don't want you to feel the same shame ever again that you felt last time. This is the internal defense that kicks in, but doesn't serve you well, because that's not going to kill you. The subconscious mind tries to protect you, like the mechanism of survival. But nowadays you're strong enough and you are a grown up enough and you want to make things happen, not to only stay alive. So people come to hypnotherapists because hypnotherapists change your internal blueprint through gaining access to the subconscious mind, where all the beliefs are stored. And then it's like having a garden, and you gain access to that garden and you take the weeds out, and then you plant in new seeds with new empowering beliefs, and then all of a sudden that garden flourishes and you feel the power and you go after what you want and you stop procrastinating, and your sleep is better all of a sudden because you're not tense, you're not anxious, you absolutely, you believe in you actually.
Yeah. Okay, Mira, what is the difference? Maybe I will say some stupid question now, but you explain
Yeah, yeah,
more than me because I'm not
yeah,
expert.
yeah,
um,
yeah.
so the hypnotherapy and RTTP method of Marisa Pia, uh, what is the difference?
Yeah, very good question. Hypnotherapy has many facets, and I studied hypnotherapy at the College of Hypnotherapy in Tarzana, California. And my post graduation, my specialization, I did with Marisa Pia, and it's her unique own method. It's called rapid transformational therapy, which is actually a shortcut. It's a method that creates an absolute shortcut in transformation because of the use of specific special use of regression to the formative childhood years of upbringing, where instant awareness is granted, and that empowers the person absolutely on the spot, because once you are able to see the root cause of your issue, which is a limiting beliefs, you're able to go back to your own memories, your own emotional imprints, and see where, how, when did you created the belief that nowadays is your major stumbling block. Once you see it, it's like understanding. It's like a light bulb. You get an aha moment, and once you get the understanding, then you can change it because you no longer identify with it. The rapid transformational therapy has this advantage compared to other methods of therapy, that it creates instant awareness, and that is an absolute shortcut to internal change.
Mm.
Also, all changes that are done within the subconscious mind, which is the majority, 88% of your mind, are really profound, everlasting. They are for a lifetime. Once you change the paradigm, it will remain so until you change it again, if you would like to, if you should. But such type of change is irreversible, is constant, it's permanent. And besides, I mean, Can you imagine saving yourself that effort of going to self-development seminars for months and years by relaxing on the sofa and just allowing change to be done to you so that you be guided to personal transformation? So this method is a shortcut, and it's profound, and it saves you a lot of effort. And also, because it is offered online, I work exclusively online, you can receive therapy in your pajamas. And that saves you a lot of time, especially for business people, for busy people. If you have an hour in between meetings, you can have a Zoom call and you can get that support that you need. You can get the insight that you need. You can get empowered. Like Marisa says, our main job is to empower people and help them change their life. Because when you change the blueprint on the subconscious level, it's like you change your personality, and a new personality creates a new personal reality, and business is included here, right?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, here is the point. What is your mini solution where you can share with everyone who will watch this video on recording? If you watch us a little bit later, just hashtag, put the comment below, hashtag reply, because we want to know what Mira share with us tonight will be helpful for you guys. So
Yeah.
make sure you will follow us. You will engage with some comments. If you have any questions, how I say in the beginning, you can put the comment below, or you can send directly to the page of Coaching Creole, or if you're in our private group, Coaching Creole London, very welcome for your comments. Mira, what is your mini solution right
Yeah.
now for the people who will
Yeah.
watch this video?
The mini solution has to be directed towards becoming aware of what is driving you and questioning, question your beliefs. Don't allow the automatic patterns to just kick you around. Question, and I'll give you an example. Two questions. When you find yourself to be out of balance, which is like not feeling good within yourself, ask yourself, what did I choose to think that makes me feel this way? Question. So I feel miserable, I feel fearful, I feel anxious. What is the thought? Why do I feel? When you get the thought, question again. How does this thought make me feel? And then question, who would I be without this thought? Because it's the thinking that makes us feel a certain way. It's the habit of thinking creates a habit of feeling, and this habit of feeling dictates our action or non-action, which determines our results. Question your thinking habits. Just because thoughts come to you, don't take them for absolutely true. Do not confuse familiar with true. You have grown familiar thinking this way, but that doesn't mean that it is truthful. Who will I be without that thought? Question yourself. That's the first step. Awareness through questioning, not breaking the automatism. That's
It's great. It's brilliant. Okay, how begin your journey to
yeah,
become
hypnotherapy.
hypnosis?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Mm. Well, I always dreamed to have my own thing, to have my own business. And I somehow didn't notice how things in my life turned around in such a way that after having two master's degrees and after 2 universities. At the age of 14, I found myself that I was waiting tables, like working like a waitress in a restaurant. And with all my respect to that profession, at that moment, I didn't like it a bit because, I had to work late nights. I couldn't take a day off when I wanted to. My feet were complaining big time, and I was struggling to make ends meet financially. And I always say it, I will never forget one episode when I was serving a client of British origin, and this gentleman was asking me, "You have so much potential. What are you doing here?" And this question, to the present day, I will never forget how it made me feel. I didn't know what I was doing there. I really didn't know because it was unconscious to me. What was stopping me from realizing my potential, and how instead of developing nicely and growing and enjoying a life to my liking, I have come to be in such a trap, in such a situation, a dead end street. And I started, after this conversation, it was like a wake up call to me. I said,
Mm.
so what I was already feeling on the inside was actually real. Other people could see it as well, that I don't belong there. I have more to offer. And that's when I started searching. And I came upon this seminar that was presenting hypnosis, and it was a 3-hour presentation, and I watched it over and over again. I was fascinated by the idea that there could be such a shortcut, such a quick method that turns your life around. And I was like, okay, if hypnotherapists change lives, I want to be one because I want to change mine. And that's when I decided to invest in myself, and I studied. And late nights after work, I was studying every night. But it was so interesting, it was so fascinating that it didn't feel like work at all. And I am eternally grateful to myself that I did, because I don't want to think how things would have continued to be if I hadn't.
Yeah. Okay, one personal question. If you want, don't answer me, but did you change your life?
Yeah, big time, I can tell you. That was in 2013. 3 times I have doubled my yearly income since then, which for me is to my greatest satisfaction, because now I have time and money freedom. I can travel. I can do stuff. I can reinvest in myself, because you know I don't think I will ever stop learning until I'm alive. And there are new trainings that I'm now upon. I also study marketing because I want to reach to people. Because when you have something that is so valuable, that is such a treasure, that you know how it can help and how it can change. And because I believe that, like the Chinese people say, pain in life is inevitable, but suffering is optional. I don't think we are reincarnated here to suffer. I believe that the planet is a playground, supposed to be a playground, and we're creators, and we have the power to create. If it was not for our conditioning, but the conditioning can be changed, must be changed, should be changed. And I wish these are things that are taught as subjects in secondary school, because we completely don't know how to handle ourselves. We are flooded with information, but are so unable to transform when we need to. But with tools like that, hypnosis is a wonderful tool that can help you gain access to that part of you that is driving you and that is running the show. And you can take that power back to yourself, because it's your life, it's your show. You run your show now. You carefully choose what beliefs to invest into, what beliefs to take as true. Because once you invest your faith into a belief, once you make something a belief, then this belief makes you right back. It makes your life. First, you make your beliefs, then your beliefs make you and your life experience. But luckily, your beliefs are yours to change.
Perfect. Okay, guys, stay tuned with Mira. She will continue with her monthly live streaming in Coaching Crew International as well. So if you have any personal questions, don't hesitate. Just drop the message to the page of Coaching Crew International. Yeah, how I say in the beginning, she will have monthly live streaming, so I'm sure that topic will be really interesting for everyone who
Yeah,
wants to improve
and the,
yourself.
and the, and don't forget the live demo of hypnosis that we're going to do on those live calls every week, right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, Mira, she makes some surprise for me, but this demo will be really interesting. So have a lovely evening and thank you to be part of everything what we're doing for you and just for you guys. Thank you, Mira, and see you soon, guys. Bye.
Thanks for inviting me. Ciao.